What is up, you guys? Good to see you here on the Mr. Dig channel. As you can tell, it's not a normal work day. Today is Sunday Fun Day. So we're gonna take the old Komatsu 170. I had the guys bring it down here to the house for me. We're back in the swamp again, and I couldn't move some of this big stuff last time we were down here with the Cat 304. So we're gonna come in here, grab some of these old stumps, some big old trees, and just kind of move them out of the way a little bit while we've got the machine here. So if you want to hang out with me and see what we can tear up today, kick your shoes off. I did. Let's play in the excavator a little bit. Ooh, I don't like the looks of that hydraulic fluid coming out of the cab. That's not a good sign, but she'll be all right. This old girl here has got some hours on her. So this machine was actually, we had it outfitted with the Bateman demo mag that's now on the Hyundai. This machine actually rolled over one time. Had an operator in the landfill grab a huge piece of concrete. He got too sideways on a slope, flipped the whole thing over. He didn't get hurt bad, got cut up a little bit, but the machine after that just kind of went downhill. So we've got 13,836 hours on this girl. AC still blows cold though, and that's a wonderful thing today because it's hot. All right, she's warmed up now. Let's go ahead and give her some throttle. Track on over there, move that stuff out of the way. So one thing about me, if you haven't learned already, is I like to start a lot of projects and then not finish them and start new projects when I get bored. So I was gung-ho about getting the swamp cleaned up a few weeks ago. Got a lot of bit of work done, but then I started something else. So we're gonna tinker with this one just a little bit here, but the main reason I had the Komatsu brought down is because I want to go start another project. My driveway looks horrible still from the hurricane, so we're gonna go around there in just a minute, and we're gonna take some more trees down and move some trees out of the way. And why not go ahead and start a totally different project? Well, not sure how much of that you guys saw because I put you outside and it's so dang hot till the GoPro overheated, but we got all this mess cleaned up. We're gonna build us a burn pile, but not for today because ain't no way I'm gonna stand by a fire and 110-degree heat index. So anyway, this will be for a wintertime project, but at least we got the big crap moved out of the way. We can bring the 304 back now and just kind of continue to clean up the swamp. Right now, let's track around to the driveway and start moving some trees around there. This little tree been getting on my nerves in the driveway, so on the walk around here I went ahead and snatched it up. But here's what we're dealing with, folks. If you watched the video almost a year ago, Hurricane Helene really headed out for my driveway. When she came across the road, I don't know if this was a miniature tornado or whatever, but as you can tell, it just made an absolute mess of my drive. Now we did go ahead and push down these 2 pines that were on either side of the driveway, but they buckled it all up. We're gonna rip up this asphalt, not today, but soon. I'm gonna re-pour it, maybe stamp it, try to do something really cool with the entrance to my house. And I am open to any and all suggestions that you guys may have, but I really wanna make this driveway entrance pretty. It's a shame that I own a garden center, a landscape supply yard, and my driveway looks absolutely horrible. It's kind of the old story of, you know, the mechanic's cars broke down, the plumber's house leaks, and in this case, the garden center owner, his driveway looks like teetotal crap. So my thoughts are, we're gonna come in here, I'm gonna leave most of the trees, but what I wanna do, if y'all remember, if you watched the channel for any amount of time, we got some really pretty green rocks that came in from the Savannah River Bridge project. And I think what I'm gonna do is come down here and just kind of gnarl these sides up of the driveway, and we're going to plant those rocks all in here and make us some rock beds, plant it beautifully, put some sprinklers in, and make this thing look a whole lot better. Man, it's hot. This pavement is burning my feet. Got to get in some grass real quick. There we go. So anyhow, we got our work cut out for us. I think what I'm going to do, I want to save some of these trees to take to my cousin's sawmill. But I think what we'll do, let's go ahead and stage all the trees on this side of the driveway. That way we can kind of focus on one side at a time, get in here, probably go ahead and take down, well, I'm not going to take down that tree just yet, and I'll show you why. This is why, because it's Sunday and it's right at the base, or at the base is all my water meters, and as sure as the world, those roots are going down there and we'll break lines, and I don't feel like messing with that today. So we'll probably leave that guy for the time being. I'm sure we're going to find my water line in the future, but I want to make sure that I'm prepared to repair it once we start digging up the driveway. I think we'll be safe to go ahead and grab some big pines like this, rip these up, probably go ahead and get rid of that sweet gum right there, and let's just see what we can get done. And then a little bit later, we're going to go do us a drunken chicken on the grill and relax a little bit, but I at least wanted to start one more project because this one really is getting on my nerves. Every time I come in my driveway, it just drives me crazy. I'm gonna keep you guys inside with me because it is so ungodly hot outside today. It's obvious that the GoPro is just gonna overheat in a matter of minutes, so we'll see how long you last inside here. The AC does work good, so hopefully I won't lose you here in just a second. All right, let's go ahead, track onto this side. We'll start organizing these pine trees first, and then come over here, grab them, and just transport them to the other side of the drive, and stage them so we can load them up later. Go ahead and grab this dude first right here, I reckon, since he's kind of in our way. Hopefully this wood's still good to take to the lumberyard. I really don't know. It's been 9-10 months since it's fallen down. If nothing else, we'll make some mulch for Gringo. We'll run it through the B66 grinder so it'll get put to use in some fashion. Drop her right there. Looks like I got a stump. Oh, okay, good. Not a stump, just a log, or a stump, or a, what am I trying to say? Just a section of wood. A piece of wood, that's what I'm looking for. Definitely still got the stump attached to this one though. Let's try to knock him around a little bit. Get some of that dirt off of there. Tell you what, to have as many hours on this machine and to be the size that it is, this thing is daggum powerful. It's been a good one. Alright, let's pick this up and drop it. Move some of that weight. Whoa. Smash some stuff into our windshield. Drag the rest of him out of the woods. Come down here, grab it, and keep inching him out until we can turn him sideways. Wow, that's a massive tree. Hopefully it doesn't break on my driveway. Alright, it's still good enough. And I think if we grab him right here in the middle, we can start spinning around. Oh yeah, Komatsu don't care. Well, my stump got hung up back here. So let's grab him on the heavy end. There we go. It may break, but that's okay. It's about 40-something feet long. Come on, baby. Oh man, got too much sticking into the woods. Let's see if we can break that tip off. Get him right there, but then the stump keeps getting hung up on the driveway. Let's see if we can just kind of coax it a little bit by pulling on the actual stump and pushing it into place. There we go. I think we got her now, folks. Get it away from me a little bit. Drop her again. Now let's see if we can get it exactly where I want it. It's just this entire tree that's literally 40 to 50 feet long. We're almost where we need to have it now. Let's see. I think that'll be alright. Right there. We'll have to bring the old steel chainsaw down here soon and chop it into probably 12 to 16 foot lengths into some usable board footage. We can pick this up. Hopefully it'll break. She ain't going to though. These things are massive. Now I've dropped that other big old pine on top of this one, so it's not wanting to slide out from under. Come on, baby. I think we can get her. Keep wiggling it. Oh man, come on, another super heavy pine is weighing us down. Let's move it back off the top of it a little. Get out of here. Something broke. Man, I wish we had the Volvo 550 down here. If that thing had a thumb on it, it would sling these pine trees around, wouldn't it? Now we got her. Come on, don't get stuck. Come on, Komatsu, you can do it, buddy. Get off of there. Give me my tree. Alright, I think I got her slid off. Well, I said that. Oh man, look at the water squirting out of this log. Yeah, I'd say it's still green enough to go to the sawmill if I don't screw it up by sticking the teeth in it 50 million times, but not wanting to play nice right now. This other turd tree that we dropped on top of it just does not want to let us have it. Alright, I'm gonna move you back one more time now. You stay there. I got me a driveway gate now. Come on, we're almost there. Come on, baby. Oh. back up a little bit. And maybe we can grab the top end of her, either break it. There we go. She cracked for us. Kinda. Come on, tear apart. Pine's such a gnarly wood. It really is fibrous and all twisted together. Doesn't like to rip apart too easy. But I think we got it now. Heck yeah. Alright. Go ahead and get it kind of into place. That should work. I want to try to get it back as close to the edge of the woods as possible. So we'll have room to come down here with the truck and trailer and load this material up later. I'm going to grab the top that broke off right here. See if I can get it out underneath all the whole stack. There we go. Throw him into little transition area. Nice. Now let's go out here and see if we can get this old stump up. I don't think there's anything utility-wise on this side of the driveway. I sure hope not, because I'm really looking forward to a little bit of relaxation this afternoon, and I don't want to be repairing any kind of lines. Got these old grapevines, wild muscadines growing every which way. Alright, let's see. This is going to be a massive stump. And since we've got this stationary thumb on it, it's going to make it a little bit more tricky to dig her up. I think we can get it done. Try to pull on it one more time. It'd be nice if it would just pop up. Now we're picking the machine up. Of course. Just kind of have to try to dig down around it the best we can. Leave this dirt right here so we can fill our hole back in. We'll bring some compost down too when we start doing all the planting, but I'm really excited about this project because, again, my driveway just looked absolutely horrible. I'm embarrassed for people to even come when I have visitors over. I'm like, oh yeah, they'll send me pictures and say, hey, is this am I in the right place? Because it just looks abandoned. A hurricane, of course, it didn't look great before the hurricane, I'm not gonna lie, but it looks absolutely horrible right now. Come on, baby. Man, that thing is in there, y'all. That big old root's going right under my asphalt driveway. That's the reason it's been buckling up over the years. Just kind of have to take, you know, 6 inches to a foot of dirt at a time and see if we can't rip away some of those roots that are keeping him anchored into the ground, and hopefully be able to get him up. Ow. Sorry, Komatsu. I'm gonna have to move that dirt out of the way because I think we're gonna have to dig pretty deep right here in order to get this old stump popped loose. I feel all those massive roots down there, but we're ripping through them. Big old roots down there. Good gracious. Please don't find any water lines today, Ryan. Or fiber optic or telephone or any kind of lines. Still ain't budging, guys. The thumb's really getting in my way. gonna back up a little bit and dig on this side of the stump some. We'll back way up, that way we can just dive down straight with the bucket. About like that maybe. Their thumb's still getting in my way. Looks like that was like 3 pines growing together, so the root system is absolutely massive. Sometimes with projects like these, they have to look worse before they can look better, and it's certainly going to be disturbed, although not a whole lot you can do to make it look worse, to be honest. It's pretty bad, so I ain't super worried about it, but I can't wait. Hopefully in the next few months we'll be able to get down here and really make this thing look like something. And of course we'll have to do some content on the plants and all over on my Grassroots Gardening channel. So if you like plants and gardening and landscaping, be sure to go over there and check it out. So it's Grassroots Gardening here on the old YouTube. Been struggling to keep both of the channels in content, but running all the businesses and doing everything else I've got going on, it's really kept me beyond busy, to be honest with you. Come on, baby, just loosen up a little bit. All right, the stump is slightly moving, not near as much as it needs to be. Now we can dig down real deep and expose this side, and maybe she'll wiggle her way out of there. Go in there and try to make a deep stab right here. There's a big old root. This Komatsu's struggling. I think we just cut through it there. Oh yeah, we're down to the good old clay now. That's where those roots like to go, in that clay, because it stays moist. You know it's hot when the GoPro is overheating even in the air condition, but I'm filming in 4K too, so that don't help. All right, hopefully you guys will stay with me. I was just talking up a storm to you, so I don't know when the GoPro cut off, so I'm just gonna carry on getting the stump out of the ground. I think she's about to go. A few more shakes. Oh, come on, it's so close. Come on, baby. Yes, come on. Hey, we'll keep wiggling it. It's gonna pop loose in a second. This is one of my favorite parts, is when you work on one for so long and it finally comes loose. Yes. Man, what a stump. Holy moly, no wonder our driveway was buckling. Jeez Louise, look at that. That thing is massive. We got one on the other side too, but we're not messing with it today, because I definitely know the water line is over there. And I'm not all about that life today. I don't even know if we can pick this stump up. See if we can flip it around in the hole a few times, lose some weight, get some of that dirt knocked over there. Come on, baby. See if maybe we can pick it up by this massive root right here. I don't know. No, it just ripped off. Holy moly. This thing is huge. biggest pine stumps I've ever seen. Look at this thing. Can't even pick it up. Oh, come on, hang on to her, hang on. We're not gonna be able to hold it. Oh, back in the hole it goes. That's all right though, we shook a lot of dirt off on that one. I think I got a pretty good grip spot right here too. I say I do. Nope, lost it. Man, you are one big mamma jamma. Yeah, this is the biggest stump I've ever dug up. There's just so many pine trees hooked together. We got her now though. Take that, Stump. Oh, wow. That is a monster. We'll have to bring one of the haul trucks down here and get that bad boy loaded up. Goodness. All right, let's fill our hole back in and we'll probably turn you guys off since, hey, you're still going. Good job, you didn't overheat. I'll fill this hole back in and we'll jump on the other side, but I'm gonna let you guys cool down again. All right, we've got it filled back in enough to where the Instacart guy, when he brings my groceries here in a little bit, at least he won't fall off in a hole and disappear. I imagine that the Instacart people really hate me because I've got a half-mile long driveway and I live back in the boonies. Sometimes they wind up in the landfill with my groceries and I have to go get them. I've had the pizza delivery guy get stuck in the sand pit before. It's always something interesting when you live way out here, y'all. Let's move to the other side of the driveway. Go ahead and start grabbing some of these pines, getting them back over in our staging area. We got quite a few of them to pick up. Go ahead and see how many we can get in one scoop. Oh, wrong way. Let's see if we can pick up this many. Some are short where we sawed them with a chainsaw, and some are still in their entirety, and like this one is still a whole tree right here. We're gonna either have to break him, which I think that just happened. We'll break him and then get him over there to the stacking area. All right, that'll work. Let's see if we can get this guy spun around. Oh, he's rotten. Yep, he's gonna be destined for the roto chopper. That's gonna be some more mulch right there, folks. Let's see, maybe we can stick our teeth right down into here. Grab these couple. Let's just go ahead and go with what we got. We'll come back and grab the rest. We'll try to lower it down. We'll knock that little block of pine tree right there. We'll take him with us. Slide him across the ground like so. Perfect. Drop this over here in our log collection. Go grab some more. Let's see if we can grab this whole tree right here. Oh yeah. Get spun around without skinning up a bunch of other trees and breaking it. There we go. And drop. Beautiful. Let's grab this dude next. It looks like he's about the right diameter. Have some maybe some 4x4s or some mantle pieces cut up or something to that effect. Hydraulics on this old Komatsu are still really good too. I'm able to track and swing at the same time. She's still got plenty of life left in her, I think. Still original motor. We haven't done any major repairs other than when we had to fix the cab when it rolled in the landfill like I was telling y'all about earlier. But no like major engine repairs as of yet. Knock on wood or metal. All this is just a bunch of dead stuff right here. Let's see how big of a bucket we can grab of it. Just add it to the collection over there. And once we get all the material up to Gringo, then we can sort through it and figure out what we're going to use for lumber and what we're going to use for mulch. You guys keep overheating on me, man. What's up with that? So we hauled a good bit of stuff to the other side of the road, but now I'm getting deeper and deeper over here on the, I'm just going to call it the big side of the road, and there is just a tremendous amount of debris where that tornado, had to have been a tornado, came through. So we, a lot of it's just worthless kind of mess. So we're just trying to make, I'm trying to make me a path up through here now. I've quit hauling stuff to the other side because we're in kind of a precarious spot. There's so many trees still up, but there's so many down. I'm having trouble even getting my excavator through this hurricane zone, man. It's, well, it's a lot of debris. I think we're gonna have to get the chainsaw down here and get some guys sawing as I'm moving material around. We might be able to rip through this one. Yeah, might as well try it. Let's see, I don't know, this is pretty big pine. Look at all that sap still dripping out of there. Yeah, we're gonna wind up tearing something up. But I mean, this is what I'm dealing with right here, guys. It is just, if I could get the roto chopper down here, it almost would be worth it just to bring her down and just do nothing but feed, because there's acres down here of just just disaster. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do until we get some saws down in here. We're just gonna wind up tearing up our machine, and I don't want to do that today. Well, we got a lot done, y'all. Made us a nice pathway into the disaster zone. I didn't want to rip up this tree just yet because that's where the water line comes through going to the meters. We got this giant stump dug up on the side, so at least we have started another project. This one's gonna be cool though. I hope you guys will stick around on the channel to see the finished product. But right now, let's go swimming. Y'all, thanks for hanging out with me today and all the times that you do. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you hadn't already. But most importantly, right now, hold your nose. See you on the next video.